Okay, everyone, we are going to watch Trick or Treat. I'm going to let Scott take over for the intro. Let's do it.
All right, this is 1986's Trick or Treat, starring Skippy Handelman from
Skippy.
Family Ties.
That's right. Let me know if you need me to turn this up a little bit. It's hard to tell.
Gene Simmons, recognize that guy.
As Nuke.
And special appearance by Ozzy Osbourne. This is when Ozzy was his craziest, too.
This is when he was inhaling fire ants.
This is, yep. The bat head biting Ozzy.
Anthrax. That's so cool they got
that
in
is
this.
so weird. Ooh, nice system.
That EQ, I always wanted one of those so I can make a big V.
I got one.
You do? Is it a Pioneer? No.
Realistic.
Realistic.
Yep,
Radio
straight
Shack.
out of Radio Shack, yep.
Nice, man.
Rock's chosen warriors will rule the apocalypse.
He has to be into D&D,
and
right?
brain-deads are everywhere.
Hey, he's got a vest
What I
like
got
me.
that I need.
Yeah. Are you sure
The
you're not
buttons.
dressing like him?
The buttons were a
Okay.
big thing back then because that was like the only thing that you could. They didn't have Hot Topic and stuff, so if you wanted to kind of show your metalism, you got buttons. You'd have like a Van Halen one.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
You know what else we had were patches. We would put like Master of Puppets
Oh,
patch
yeah.
on the back. Remember the milk cartons in school? Could never open the damn things.
then you'd close them up, you'd step on them, and
Yep.
sound like a gunshot.
So this is Fastway?
Yeah. They got the clothes to the period though. They really do.
Yeah.
Oh, are they grabbing his clothes? Oh yeah.
Jocks were ruthless back then, man.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like they watched all the movies about how shitty they're supposed to act.
They all watch Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah, and they base their whole patterns after that. Who like sits on top of lockers like that? Bizarre.
Apparently these guys do.
Oh, that old trick.
If I had a nickel.
Oh, and they didn't have cell phones back then. They had Polaroid cameras.
That's right.
Have you seen the movie Brain Scan? It's one of my favorite movies from the 90s.
I have not.
Okay. It's got the same vibe.
Yeah.
kinda.
Yeah, I was like super into Kiss when I was like,
I was just gonna say the
Preteen.
Kiss Army.
yep, totally into Kiss. And then when like Slave Raider came out and they were local, it was like,
Got
this
a local
is
Kiss.
awesome. You know, you get to go watch them.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Maggie.
Hey, it's Large Marge. Remember that from Pee Wee? Is that me or does he kind of look like Paul Westerberg? I know that's low-hanging fruit. I mean, imagine James Hetfield like dying in a fire. How you'd?
Cliff Burton.
I'd be doing this right now.
Cliff Burton.
Cliff Burton, yeah. I was too young to. I got into Metallica during Justice for All.
Okay.
But then I went back and I kind of relived it.
Yeah, I saw him once with Cliff, and that was at the Iowa State Fair.
So
And I didn't really. I was just like, he's kind of a little bit weird looking with them bell bottoms. You know what I mean?
constantly banging his head.
Yes.
Yep. I can't believe so you saw him during Puppets?
It must have been.
Wow.
But yeah, at that age, imagine being devastated by your hero getting
Yeah.
burned up in a fire or something.
Yep. Not much
There
to
he
do,
is.
no internet. Yep.
It's party time! Yeah, this is the old Noosa coming at you right here.
Gene's a decent actor though.
Kind of reminds me of Wolfman Jack.
Yeah. So Skippy was on Family Ties, right?
Yep.
Did he have a crush on Mallory?
Yes.
Okay, I'm a little jealous.
Me too.
He got to hang out with Mallory.
The pool. That was the cool place to be.
Oh my God, the pool?
Yep.
I was embarrassed because we had to wear those little Speedos.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, shrinkage.
I was talking to my brother-in-law Jimmy, and they didn't have the co-ed swimming, so they just had him do it naked.
Just a bunch of dudes naked?
Yeah, that was in
Ow.
Robbinsdale back in
kind
the
of
back in
gym
the
teacher did they have?
70s. I know, right?
You find out he's the one who made the rule.
Level of creepiness.
You know who I thought that was?
Creepiness.
The girl from Full House. The only thing I remember about this movie, by the way, I've only partially watched this movie, so a lot of this is a surprise for me, is that he plays it backwards or something.
They used to even play backwards masking stuff on the radio, like late at night. You
Just
know,
to
kind of
freak
like when
you
they have
out?
like the local hour and stuff like that now.
Really?
They'd have like a time where it's like backmasking, and
Whoa.
then they'd play like we picked, Led Zeppelin 4, and we picked this. That's what this is all based off of, is the backward masking.
You ever fall asleep to an album like that and you have dreams about it? Happened to me with Slayer one time. You look kind of like this.
I wouldn't want to be the guy that's on fire.
Yeah. Because they had to do it for real back then.
They just, we're gonna set you on fire.
That's not CGI. That's a wetsuit or whatever.
That's a dude flaming right there, burning
That's a
up.
guy earning his paycheck right there.
Yeah, exactly. Getting his $50.
Yeah. A lot of these movies had a bit of truth to them because we all felt like we were in hell in school, I think.
This is literally what I went through.
Yeah.
Because I was the heavy metal guy.
Yep.
I had, and you didn't have a Hot Topic or something like that, so you had to, you had the
We had
buttons.
Spencer's. That's
Yeah,
about
you had
it.
Spencer, but they didn't have clothes. If you wanted like a rock T-shirt, you actually had to go to the concert to get it. You couldn't go if you did want to get one of your own, you could buy the iron-ons from comic books.
The iron-ons. Yeah.
Yep.
Ask your mom to iron
like
it.
in Dazed and Confused, Matthew McConaughey always got that Ted Nugent one. That's one of the iron-ons from back in the day.
I forgot about iron-ons.
I actually literally raced through the hallways being chased at different times from doing stuff like going up and just slugging somebody or something like that in high school.
So you were Ralph Macchio after you put the hose on Johnny and ran away? That was you?
I don't think, nobody ever really wanted to beat me up.
That's good.
It was just more like, I don't know, it was more of a comedy thing than it was anything else.
By the way, this is kind of funny because I kind of looked like Skippy when I was younger and Al looked like the other guy when we started guitar.
With the glasses?
Yep. That's, if Al watches this, he'd be like, it's so
early-
true.
I got this idea for a song called Swords of Sadness.
Now, if you want to talk, I'm around.
But he's leaving.
Yep. I'll always be by your side. See ya.
See ya. But I gotta go now.
Oh, I thought that was a Playboy.
Hit Parader. That
Yep.
was true, man.
Yep.
That was a big deal back then.
We had 16 Magazine, but after that, because Kiss used to be on 16 Magazine.
Oh yeah.
That became more for like girls and heartthrob kind of guys.
Yep.
But then, yeah, Hit Parader, Circus, all that kind of stuff.
Circus. That's right.
Rip Magazine. Do you remember
Yep.
Rip?
Oh yeah.
That came later, but the big speakers. Remember the big cabinet speakers you had to have?
Mm-hmm.
There's always some guy selling them out of the back of a van.
Prince did that.
Really? He was one of those guys?
Yeah, he was one of those guys. Yep. He used to. I always heard stories about him being this little guy running around chasing after his girlfriend, selling stereo equipment out of the trunk of his car.
That's so funny. Is he inventing record scratching right now?
I
Is this
think
where it started?
It started. He later becomes part of the Beastie Boys.
It's like a record Ouija board.
All part of the plan. Damn, I wish you would just leave me alone.
Mom, I'm talking to a record.
Okay, now,
Apparently, this guy, Twinkies, still the same today.
He did it wrong. You're supposed to pop them open.
Oh, the thin ties!
Oh,
the
God,
thin square ties. I
yes.
wore one in my graduation picture.
I can picture that. I love how it's the exact same color as his shirt. So it almost like camouflages.
This guy's serious.
Yeah, there's like an intensity to this.
Oh, the tie! The tie!
That's what you get for wearing that tie.
Oh, no!
Ooh. This is turning into like a Nightmare on Elm Street thing. Or a Saw.
Oh.
He was just banking that was the right switch. Too. That could have been for like the bathroom lights.
The exhaust fan turns on.
Oh,
How'd the
come
tie
on.
come off? Was it a clip-on?
It might have been.
If it was a clip-on, why didn't you just take the tie off?
Oh, wait, is it behind him actually?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, I thought, yeah. I saw
Did the over-the-shoulder thing?
Yep.
I don't think I could rock out to a backwards tape.
Be tough. Everything's like. We used to put backwards the Motley Crue album with the pentagram on it.
Oh, yeah, Shout at the
That
Devil.
was scary,
Yep.
yeah.
That concert, I went to that, too, where they opened for Ozzy.
Really?
Yeah, that was fun. At the Met Center as well. It was just nothing but concerts back then. It was the greatest.
Did you see the Megadeth album, by the way?
No, he doesn't have a Megadeth
Yep.
album, and then he's...
Killing Is My
so
Business.
he must have been...
Impaler.
He's got Impaler! Look at Bill Lindsay!
Perfect.
Bill Lindsay. I wonder if he... I'm sure he knows that it's
That
in
is so cool.
there.
That is wild.
Uh-oh. Peace offering from Eddie. But he keeps the tape.
Would he make him a mixtape? Like, friend? That's what friends are for.
Look at this guy. Now he's looking like breakdancing right now. You know what I mean? He doesn't look like metal.
Yeah, he looks like he's ready to do the windmill.
You know, he kind of looks like Decker from back in the old Power Band days.
He looks like a breakdancer that listens to Rat. So he's back spinning round
A
and
Travis
round.
Scott breakdancer. Your mom went to Sturgis?
Yeah, she was pretty cool.
How cool
She
is
married
that?
my stepdad, who had a Sportster, and
Nice.
yeah, he had a big stack of Easy Riders. Those were my Playboys back in the day.
No CGI there, man.
Yep. This is like pre-Ghostbusters. So wait, this tape was intended for the guy. Was this supposed to happen to the guy? What is happening?
She's listening to Early Sanctus.
This song.
There we
Hello. Might have to black that out on the video.
Yep.
See, they don't do that anymore. I watch a lot
What's
of
that
Netflix.
have green mists seduce a woman from headphones?
And even though they didn't have the technology back then, it's I don't know. I believe it somehow.
The dude gonna
Whoa, okay. Never mind. That was like straight from the Ghoulies.
This is a Muppets.
Whoa. Skippy's tape.
This was supposed to be me.
I was supposed to be naked.
Reverend, let me ask you a question. This album,
Here's a reverend.
Do It Like a Dog. Now, this is about animal behavior.
This is how I know I'm old, because the moms always look hot to me now.
Gonna drive my long steel missile down on your love channel. Deep
How many
into
takes did
your
this
bed
take?
for more. Raising hell and
He doesn't even remember it.
feel me.
He still doesn't look threatening.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because we know him as Skippy. It's hard to take him seriously. He's got a cool setup, man. It's like the kid in Brain Scan. Like, you get a whole basement to yourself. I should
Yeah.
talk. My dad gave me the whole basement.
Yep, my
Half
friend,
the
my
basement.
friend Pat had that.
That's the only reason Sanctus started, because Al and I could jam together in half the basement. Nobody gave us any crap. I got to paint Sanctus on the wall. Got to hand it to my dad for that. This movie's surprising me, actually.
It's really a lot darker than I remember it being.
You should be loyal to your heroes.
Is
Mom,
there a
not
dead
now.
rock star in your room?
Again. Not again.
You know we've talked about this.
Eddie, here with your soup. Well, he's an only child. I mean, he's probably spoiled, right?
Roger, it's Eddie.
It looks like it's a nice house.
Yeah.
Roger, Roger!
Nice big suburban high school.
What the fuck is going on?
We just
Kind of
got
living the
called in.
dream,
Pretty
but he
cool,
just
huh?
doesn't know
I
it.
feel like a total bigwig.
That's right. He feels
We need your
oppressed.
help,
Yeah.
Okay? This is incredibly important.
He's got it too easy, so that's why you get into this kind of stuff.
I'll really blow it with my mom, all right?
Do people still have spice racks by any chance? Do you know?
I haven't seen one.
Okay.
If you don't find it, you gotta call me back.
I think I might have to go get a spice rack.
Can you get me one too? Because I keep going to the store with recipes and I keep forgetting if I've bought, certain spices, and I
Do I
come home and I
have
have 3 of them.
paprika?
Yeah, I have 3 paprikas at home. How about an app that tells you what spices you have and how much of each one you have?
Like a database.
Yeah, because I keep buying like cardamom or something, cumin, seed of cumin.
Spice book.
Yeah, Spice World.
Spice World.
That'll be the app. By the way, I will take what we make tonight and dub it to a VHS, just in case the world ends.
Nice.
Maybe even print it on Laserdisc. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't even know how to do that.
Print it on the cards, the original computers that had the cards that had to be in sequence.
How
Oh,
the
he
hell-
pulled her out of the
Whoa, and
TV.
she's tiny somehow.
It's because she got burned.
Oof. You know what's weird? My life could have been completely different. I remember a teacher asking me if I wanted to get into programming because I had a thing. I was able to do computer stuff pretty well.
Yeah.
And I said no because I didn't want to sit in front of a screen all day. And now that's all I do, editing my video. Just,
He's got to go save everyone now.
everyone's going to be naked. That would be so bizarre.
I got a rock.
I love that. Whoa.
The car is driving itself now.
Oh, shit.
Sammy's now in control.
It's become pristine. Oh, this is a little bit of planes, trains, and automobiles right here. That's not how it works.
Wait a minute.
You can't
So-
unplug your radio and suddenly you could stop the car.
He should get on YouTube and find the way to
I would say whip out his iPhone.
what to do if your car is possessed by a demon rock star. That's the reaction I get.
Yeah. After every song.
Thank you.
Thank you
Wait a
for
minute.
stabbing.
I remember this part still from in the theater. I thought this was so, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He needs the guitar shaped like a Uzi.
That's badass. Kind of sounds like the singer for Great White.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Really?
It's Jack Russell.
It might be.
I went up to Jack Russell and I had long hair and I give him a big hug and I'm like, I love you guys. And all of a sudden I felt him kiss me on the cheek and I stepped back and he goes, "Oh, thanks for coming, man."
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Jack Russell kissed you?
On the cheek, yeah. He
Wow.
thought I was a girl.
That's so funny. Are you sure he thought you were a girl? Not many people can say they got kissed by Jack Russell.
No.
Did he whisper sweet nothings into your ear?
No, it was just, "Thanks for coming, man."
Oh, his own drummer. That's cold.
Now what? Well, I suppose if we were going to take somebody out, it'd probably be the drummer.
Yep. He just won't stop playing. While trying to tune. Pretty sweet playing, actually. That's what happens.
Did he just blow up himself? What just happened? Oh.
The funny thing about Weird Al is one time he was being interviewed, he's like, I think I'm the only artist where every time I come out with an album, it's a comeback album. Not the fire extinguisher. Oh, is that the electric box, probably? Okay.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
It was. It was.
That was pretty good. Do you think you can attain that effect?
You would need... that was weird. You would have to float green fragments and then use that as green screen to show us. It'd be tough. How did they do it back then?
What are you doing? I'm coming with you. Why? I don't know.
That was a funny line.
It's so easy to run away from the cops back then. Because they all wait to join up together to run.
They were all the Keystone Cops back then.
Our companion. I also have one strange son of a bitch.
I think it's Paul Stanley.
It's Paul Stanley in the Animalized tour. Get the TV just for good measure.
That's just for visuals. You know, it
The
always looks
blender.
cool.
Of course, the blender. You never know if he's
Yep.
going to come out of the blender. The blender. The toaster oven. What did they ever do? They didn't produce dead rock stars that were trying to kill you.
They accomplished something.
Okay, that's like straight up Freddy Krueger type stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look at it. It's in the horns.
Oh,
nice.
That'd be a cool album cover.
That would be burning through the bathroom door.
That's a good title. The next Impaler album. Oh no. Oh, come on. Oh.
That is one flush capacity
Oh,
toilet right there.
God.
That's industrial.
Yeah, if that works, I'm ordering one tonight.
You know, it would be great right now if they just started doing like, he started pulling people out of the radio, like Chuck Mangione, and he plays
yeah.
the Carpenters, and you know,
The Carpenters.
all these
The Turtles.
all these good wholesome music people to combat him, and they all fight to the death.
You thought you won? Here's Engelbert Humperdinck. Joink.
John Denver
Versus-
is coming for you. Tag off. They fight Sammy Kerr. Oh, just the lap belt, no shoulder belts.
Nope. So you just get ripped in half one direction. Sammy Kerr versus Sammy Kershaw. Loaded up, you'd smell like the oil burning a little too hot. You'd be in a
He's
red
doing
light.
He's doing 72.
And
I was doing 72 to get here.
What did That's on residential streets now. How come the road looked like he was going through warp speed then? See? Looks like he's going warp speed.
It does. Well, 88.
Ooh,
Oh
88.
yeah, I
It's
guess
like
we
Back
know
to
where
the
they got
Future.
those. Where we got those? They
Oh.
got those special effects.
Back to the Future, right? You
Yep.
hit 80 or whatever.
88.
No, I think it was more realistic, like
Wait a minute.
65.
Skippy Handelman was the co-star of Michael J. Fox.
Ooh.
Oh, they were able to get some Back to the Future stuff out of him.
Wow. By the way, she just destroyed my dream reel to reel. Is he going to come back?
So they were trying to make him have as much success as Michael J. Fox.
He got close. You know what is missing? Huey Lewis and the News soundtrack. Instead, they went fast track.
Fast way, yep.
Fast way.
Wake up, sleepyheads.
Oh, he took over Gene's.
Now he's Gene. That's it? What song is this?
Is this Easy Living?
Nope.
Ozzy Osbourne. Look at Ozzy's like the
Rev.
fifth person in there.
Yep. How did Fastway not get huge?
Because this movie didn't get huge.
Because of this movie?
Yeah,
It stopped him from getting huge. Houdini. That's a great name.
I know that for some reason. That's on Jive Records. That's weird. Do you know who else is on Jive Records?
Impaler.
Slave Raider.
No way.
Do you know who did a compilation rock song? Houdini and Slave Raider.
No way.
I think. Let me see.
Dude, is it just happenstance that you wore this costume tonight?
Yes.
And it all works out?
It just all works out that this movie was released the exact same week. Big guns.
This will kick you off
Ooh,
into becoming an
bonus
absolute
Ooh,
pervert.
Easter egg.
What do you say? This could kick you off to being an absolute pervert?